want a retro motorcycle in 2026 but not something slow, boring, or stuck in the past. You want attitude, speed, and that raw CAF racer energy that makes people turn their heads before they even hear the engine. So here's the deal, these are 10 of the most exciting retro-inspired CAF racers you can actually buy right now, starting from budget-friendly all the way up to seriously premium machines. And trust me, the last one might surprise you. Let's kick things off with something that punches way above its price tag, the Triumph Thruxton 400. Priced just under $6,000, this bike is basically your entry ticket into the CAF racer world without breaking the bank. Now yeah, it leans a little modern in some areas, but it absolutely nails the essentials. You've got that classic round headlight, sculpted tank, faux cooling fins, and even a proper CAF-style fairing. Triumph even adjusted the handlebars slightly inward, giving you that aggressive tucked-in riding stance. It's not wildly different from the Speed 400 underneath, sure, but visually, it just feels more special. And sometimes, that's exactly what matters. Now if value is your #1 priority, then it's almost impossible to ignore the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. For just a bit more money, you're stepping into a completely different experience. This thing runs a 650cc air-cooled twin that's full of character. 47 horsepower might not sound crazy, but it's got that old-school torque and vibe that makes every ride feel alive. It's heavier than the Triumph, yeah, but it feels planted, confident, and seriously enjoyable. And let's be honest, the design is almost perfect. Long tank, low bars, proper CAF stance, it just looks right. The only real downside? No official fairing option, but rumor has it something bigger and even better might be coming soon, so keep your eyes open. Next up, things start getting a bit more modern with the Suzuki GSX-8T. Now this isn't a pure CAF racer, it's more like a modern naked bike wearing retro clothes. But surprisingly, it works. The engine and chassis are straight out of Suzuki's modern lineup, which means it's super refined, easy to ride, and actually very comfortable. The upright riding position might not scream CAF racer, but that semi-retro styling, especially with the fairing, gives it a unique identity. If you want something classic looking but ultra-usable daily, this might be your sweet spot. Then we've got something a bit more unique, the Moto Guzzi 7. On its own, it's already a fantastic retro bike, powered by an 850cc transverse V-twin pushing close to 70 horsepower. It's smooth, torquey, and comes with shaft drive, something you don't see often in this segment. But here's where it gets interesting. Moto Guzzi offers CAF racer style kits that completely transform the bike. We're talking new fairings, seat covers, side panels, even custom paint. Yes, it adds to the cost, but the result is something truly unique. If you want a CAF racer that stands out from the crowd, this is it. Now stepping into more serious performance territory, we've got the Honda CB1000F. This one blends retro styling with serious superbike DNA. Underneath, it's based on a Fireblade-derived inline-4 engine making around 120 horsepower. That's insane for a bike that looks this classic. It might not be a pure CAF racer, but with the right accessories, it gets pretty close. And performance-wise, it's going to destroy most bikes on this list. If you want something that feels aggressive, raw, and just a bit wild, then look no further than the Yamaha XSR900 GP. This thing is a beast. Powered by Yamaha's legendary CP3 triple engine, it's loud, fast, and ridiculously fun. The design leans more toward 80s race bikes than traditional CAF racers, but with that fairing, low bars, and seat cowl, it definitely fits the vibe. And in that iconic yellow, white, and black livery, it looks absolutely stunning. This is one of those bikes that feels just as good as it looks, maybe even better. Now let's talk exclusivity. The Ducati Formula 73 is not just a bike, it's a celebration. Built to honor Ducati's heritage, it takes inspiration from the legendary Ducati 750 SS. Limited to just 873 units worldwide, this is a collector's dream. It's based on the Scrambler 800 platform, but with upgraded styling, premium components, and a sportier riding position. Yes, it's expensive, but you're paying for history, design, and exclusivity. Right behind it is another limited gem, the Triumph Speed Twin 1200 Cafe Racer Edition. And honestly, this might be the better deal. For slightly more money, you're getting a powerful 1200cc twin with over 100 horsepower, premium suspension, Brembo brakes, and a stunning custom finish. It doesn't have a full fairing, which might disappoint some purists, but everything else about it screams performance and style. Now we're getting into serious territory with the BMW R12S. This bike is all about presence. That air-cooled boxer twin delivers strong performance, and the overall ride is smooth, balanced, and incredibly refined. But let's be real, the real star here is the design. That orange and silver paint scheme with red pinstriping is pure art, clearly inspired by the legendary BMW R90S. It's one of those bikes you just can't stop looking at. And finally, something completely unexpected. The Harley-Davidson RMCR. Yeah, Harley. Not exactly the first brand that comes to mind when you think CAF racers, but this concept changes everything. It uses the same Revolution Max 1250 engine found in their modern lineup, but wraps it in a sleek, aggressive CAF racer design. And honestly, it looks incredible. There's no official price yet, and it's still just a concept, but if Harley decides to build it, this could shake up the entire segment. So here's the question: if you had to pick just one, which one are you taking? Are you going for value, performance, exclusivity, or pure style? Drop your choice in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious. For me, it's hard to ignore the BMW R12S, but that Moto Guzzi CAF kit is seriously tempting too. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit subscribe, because we've got a lot more insane bikes, reviews, and updates coming your way. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's next.